So this week I am continuing work on Kim's logo. Based on the feedback that I got from her and her team, we are going to continue working with let me see if I can open it. What was the second option that I had shared in my prototype slides? So it's going to be this one here. Okay. So I've got written down some of the things that I'm going to be working on today that are based on the feedback I received. So I'm going to try to change this pink coloring here to more of a light gray. I'm going to play around with the sizing and placement of the SIUE, potentially make it bigger. I think Patty had suggested either trying to move the @ above or changing it to the @ symbol. So I might save multiple prototypes with that look, or each of those looks, and adding some punctuation in here for ID. So I think I'm going to start with layer 1. Let's see, why is my text not showing as a layer? Hold on. Okay, for some reason the text is not showing up as a layer. What's going on? I had saved this as PSD. Let me just make sure. Okay, here's the problem. I see it now. I opened the wrong file. I always export it as PNG because it's easier to upload. So let's start over. PSD. Open. Okay, here we go. So I don't know. It's not going to let me close out of this one. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to play around with this. So, okay. That might change the sizing then. It's crazy how those punctuations make such a difference in the sizing. You know what? I don't want the ID really to get any smaller than it already is. So I have an idea. I'm going to try to change just the font of these periods, or so that they're not taking up as much space. Let's see what this looks like. Arial. I don't know if it's going to look too weird. Is it going to let me? If it looks strange, then we'll keep playing around with it a little bit. Arial, regular. So the spacing in between these is massive. Let's try a different one. It's a dot instead. I wonder if that would look. Let me try this one. No, make the font sizing of the periods smaller. Because I want that ID to stay in the red section. you like the dots? What is up with that spacing? I'm just trying to see if there's an option for text spacing. What is this? I don't see a difference there. Create warped text, no. Okay. Let's try properties. Set tracking for selected characters. Okay, there we go. Let's put them a little bit closer together. Here we go. Okay. Just kind of look at this. I don't know if we love those dots or not. And I do want to see, now that I figured out that spacing, if I put it back to that original font, which I need to see what that is. Elevation, U. I think I do like that better. Maybe move it over slightly. Okay. Okay, let's play around with this a little bit. So we know we want SIUE a little bit bigger. 18, 24, is that going to be too big? Oh, there's that spacing again. So let's go over here. Oh, too much. I'm not sure if I like how it looks on top of each other like that. But the SIUE is bigger. Okay. The font will be easy to play around with, so I'm gonna try to go ahead and change that background color. And I'm thinking I had trouble with this last time. See, that pink coloring is still coming in. So I wonder if I need to get rid of the channel mixer. If I hide that, there it is. Okay, so that's a much easier fix. Is just hiding that channel mixer. Let me just go back to that original coloring. Now that I've figured out what I need to do. Okay. So I'm just going to hide this. That way if I do, anybody changes minds, it can bring it back much easier. Okay. So we are working on this gray. Now, is that too light of a gray? Let's see. Almost like this one. Better. Because I think it's still a shade dark enough that it'll stand out on the white background on the site. Go with this one. Okay. I'm just looking to see if this should be any bigger. If I need to make the at bigger. Sizing is a whole other issue. So I did try to look into sizing with Google Sites. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. That's what I found. So right now we've got it set at 450 pixels by 450 pixels. This had said for Google Sites, images must be at least 160 by 90 pixels and at most 1920 by 1080. So I was thinking about trying out that larger sizing and hoping that maybe it saves. So 1920. Oh no, 1080. See, that's not. That's gonna throw everything off. If we keep that square shape, what if we do 1080 by 1080? Canvas size is smaller than the current canvas size. Now I'm gonna have to resize all of this though. I probably should have done this first. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up that PNG so I can kind of see how I need to line up. It's about there. I guess that's about where we were at. I'm just trying to make sure the curvature is still about the same. Okay, so if we get these resized, looks like it needs to be bigger. Now, does that still need to be bigger? This is really big. Maybe make this a little bit bigger. I really wish I knew how this was going to export, or more so upload onto the site. And now that this is bigger, does this gray need to be lighter, darker? Let me, I'm gonna pull up Kim's site. So it'll be on that black background. But yeah, when it's minimized, it'll be on the white. So maybe definitely not any lighter. Okay, we'll try this. So I'm gonna export this as a new prototype with some of the feedback I received. So it's gonna be logo. So 4. I feel like there's already a 4, so let's do 5. Okay. And save as, and logo 5. Save. Okay. Now, I just want to see if I bring back that color mixer, if it's gonna, okay. I just want to make sure that was still there. All right, now let's try, if we get rid of that, and try the at symbol. Just looking at positioning here, placement. I feel like it needs to come down a little. Okay. Let me just look at my list. Oh, let me, hold on just a second. Okay. Alright. So change light pink coloration to a light gray. Check. Play with sizing, placement of SIUE. Make it bigger. Check. Try moving the @ symbol. Or try moving the @ above SIUE. I just did that. See how it looks when changing @ to @ symbol. Change ID to I.D. Check. I also had written down what Kim had suggested, trying to save the logo as landscape mode, hoping it'll help with sizing, but I have tried changing the actual sizing based on what I found online with Google sites. So we'll see how that goes, and if I need to try to change to landscape, I can do that too. I think that'll be an easy, kind of on my own time fix if needed. All right, so let's save the @ symbol version. Bailey. CB6. Export PNG 6. I still like the pink coloring. I just think it makes it look different. Like it pops more than the gray, but I also know this goes more with the color scheme. But I don't think it would hurt if I save I'll just save this as 6 pink, just in case. File, export, PNG. Okay. We might go ahead and do the same with @ oh shoot, that was different sizing of the @ wasn't it? I can't even really remember. Hold on, because I'm editing logo 6 pink, so I need to undo this. Undo. Okay, leave that alone. I'm going to file, open, logo 5, open, and we'll bring the pink back on this one. Let me just see what size that was. 36.57. And we'll do export PNG logo 5 pink. Save as logo 5 pink. I just want to make sure it's keeping logo 5 pink. Oh. So it did not keep the gray saved. wonder if I have to close out of it. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I need to stop clicking. File. Open. Oh, there it is. Logo 5. PSD. Logo 5 pink. PSD. So I didn't save it as a... or export it. Logo 5 pink. Oh. I don't know what's happening. Logo 5 pink. I'm not seeing the PSDs. Save as. Oh, it's saving in my design folder. Here they are. Let me pull these out. That way I can just see them all. Yikes. Okay. PSD, PNG. PSD, PNG. PSD, PNG, PSD, PNG. Okay, we're good. Now, I'm trying to think. I wanted to play around with I had switched that to the dots. Let's see how that looks. I know it's a minor change, but I feel like the little details matter sometimes. So let's do that. And I have the pink on there again, so let me hide that. Okay, let's try file, save as. This is 5, and I'll name this one dots. Export dots. Now, I'm going to do the same with this one. And you know what? I should have left that up because I could also make another prototype with the dots and the pink background. Although I think from the feedback I received, pink background is out. That's just me kind of favoring it personally. So let's do, I just like the pop that it adds. Let's do dots. Export dots. And bring back file, save as. We'll do dots pink. I hope this isn't me being annoying. But once I get them all kind of lined up, it'll be, I think, easier to see. Dots pink. Now let me open 5 up again. Let's open up 5 dots and we'll add that pink back in there. Save as 5 dots pink. Export 5 dots pink. Okay. Alright, I feel like this recording is super short. Although I have done everything that was on my list as suggestions to fix. And then I also played around with that sizing a little bit. I'm really hoping that works. I also saw another video about using Google Sites, and someone had mentioned that you might have to screenshot, and then somehow when you upload it, you can resize your own logo, but I would have to see what it looks like on Google Sites end to know. Gray. Okay. Well, I know this is a short one, but I'm just going to stick with the feedback I received. I did kind of add my own little change in there with the dots on the font size or the font type. I know it's minor, but I just like to have those options. I know it wasn't suggested to me, but just to give my clients another little detail to look at and think about. So, okay, let's see where this takes us, and we're crossing our fingers sizing will work out this week.